We set up Sal Diving, that's Tamsin and myself, 2 years ago. We came back to the UK after working abroad and decided we better do something on our own doorstep, so to speak. And opened the shop, opened the dive school, got some boats, and just went from there really.
Hi, I'm Chloe, I'm 15 and I love scuba diving. I started diving a couple of years ago as I wanted to become a marine biologist. I've always lived by the sea and love snorkeling, so becoming a diver is what I thought I should do next. The first thing I did was get in contact with my local dive centre and do what's called a try dive.
If you walked in off the street and you've never done anything before, you just wanted to have a go, we can do that. We run hour-long sessions for people to experience scuba in a confined environment like a pool, and then we can progress it to the open water into the sea.
I really enjoyed it, so carried on to do my first proper qualification, which was the PADI Junior Open Water course.
We then have the whole range of diving courses that take you right from beginner all the way through to professional up to instructor level. And what these courses do is actually enable you to have a qualification that you can use anywhere in the world. We qualify people with the biggest agency, which is PADI, Professional Association of Diving Instructors, and they have 45,000 dive centres worldwide. And if you go to any holiday location, you'll find one of these dive centres at a diving location along the coast. So it's a good qualification for people to take away.
Now I'm a rescue diver and have done over 150 dives all across the southwest. I've helped put kit together and taught young children and adults in the swimming pool, as well as briefing and leading dives. This has led to me making loads of new friends and getting more confident.
You've got to be somebody who wants to learn, willingness to take direction, take advice. They must have enthusiasm, they must have a degree of common sense and intelligence obviously. We get quite a few people who come and want to apply for a job and they could tell me the volume of a jam jar but they couldn't open it. So I need people who are actually there to apply themselves, practical, very conscientious. This is a job where if you make a mistake I just need to know. People who keep it quiet, the repercussions of that, especially with the equipment and the tasks we're doing, could be quite major. So it needs to be somebody who's very conscientious about the task in hand. It'd be nice if they had some confidence and willingness to try and solve a problem. You know, I think if you're very quiet, diving does give you confidence because you're doing something that not everybody can do. And I think it really, we've seen people grow sort of thing when they come here. They're very quiet at the start, but at the end of it, they're a real ball of fire, and it gives them so much more confidence for everyday tasks and also other careers if they don't decide to stay in the diving industry. And again, the scope is there for people who come along on our internships to actually learn these skills. We send them away so they can be technicians. This makes you more employable, especially if you're applying for a job where there's 10, 20 other applicants. The more sort of tickets you've got to help that employer or dive centre, the easier it is to get a position. We don't tend to have a normal 5-day working week. Obviously when it's people's time off, that's our time when we're on. A typical day in the main season, we normally start at about 7:30. All the guys turn up and we're either filling cylinders, getting equipment for the forthcoming day, loading equipment, allocating tasks, who's with which instructor or who's on the boat, that kind of thing. We then go off and it could be anything from conducting tri-dive sessions in the pool for 3 hours, come straight back, grab some lunch and then straight to the sea and conducting escorted dives in the sea for another 3 to 4 hours. And then it's packing up the gear, washing it off, putting it away, and we could finish anything up to 8, 9 o'clock at night if we've got a busy load of cylinders to fill up.